We are the manufacturer, and we have our own factory. If you want to just know more information about this, you can just contact with our sales manager. Well, later in the comment section, we may have our WhatsApp or email. You can add us directly, or you can send a private message to us and tell us your contact information. Our sales manager will contact with you and give you our catalog, our price list, and just the details of the information of the equipment. Today we're going to share the carbonization machine that to process like the waste charcoal, for example, waste the biomass, for example, the coconut shell, plum shell, straw dust, and so on. Just some agricultural waste that we can use this machine to recycle these different products. For example, the charcoal, wood vinegar, and the tar and kind of syngas. Well, you can look at this 3D video first. We will share about the details of the detail technique for you to just introduce about the certificate. Well, if you have any questions about the about the equipment, you can leave your questions in the comment section, or you can send a private message to us. Our sales manager will contact with you and have a deep introduce. Well, this is the feeding step to feed the raw material into the hopper, and then we will use the drying machine to dry them, because it's better to lower the moisture of the raw material to 15%. Well, the carbonization machine is a device that to burn raw materials such as bamboo, wood, under the oxygen deficient conditions or spontaneous conditions of on surface to depose them into the combustion gas, tar, charcoal, and the wood vinegar. So it is also called the charcoal mixing machine. This is a brief introduction. Then we will put it into the the main products, the charcoal making machine or the pyrolysis machine, to have this process. Just by this charring this biomass, we can only the efficiency reduce the pollution of waste of the environment, and also to turn it into the valuable resource. The organic components in the biomass undergo complex chemical reactions at a high temperature to produce products such as the charcoal, gas, tar, and gas. Well, among them, the charcoal products have a wide range of applications in many fields, such as a fuel, as a soil conditioner, or the water treatment absorbent, and so on, just due to their good combustion and absorptions, the properties. And this is the circulation of the gas. That's the hot gas, the hot the tail gas we have, that we will not release them randomly. We can use this purification steps, or for example, the cyclone dust collector, that to purify them, and then they will go back to the drying machine or the pyrolysis step, just to conserve our extra heating energy. This is the purification step, that the gas that we don't need to use, that we will use the spraying tower, the desulfurization system to purify them. So all the equipment, all the products is environmental friendly. There are no kind of waste things. This is a feeding system. Well, we have different type of the raw materials. The main one is the kind of biomass, such as the sawdust, coconut shell, the plum shell, the corn cobs, straw, and bamboo, wood chips, timber, and so on. And also we can process kind of sludge category. This is another step, that like the municipal sludge, industrial sludge, and so on. And also we can process kind of rubbish, for example, the electronic waste, the solid waste, and so on. So all these things we can get the charcoal, wood vinegar, tar, and the waste gas. Well, let's see about this catalog first. This is the kind of raw material and the application of the final products. You can see this. There's a wide use of the charcoal. For example, they can be the filter, insulation material, purify material, fuel, or smelting things. And also the wood vinegar can be the soil improvement, deodorize, filter, active, and food preservation. While we may have nearly 30% of the charcoal and 20% of the wood vinegar, but it will just depend on the moisture of the raw materials. And also we can have just smaller than 10% of the tar and nearly 30% of the tail gas. And that is the final products. And this is the structure of the raw material, the feeding step to feed them in the sealed environment, or we can use the a drying machine at the very beginning that to lower the moisture. And this is a pyrolysis furnace, and outside it is just back of it is the slagging step, and this is a purification step. And here are some parameters of our machine. Well, if you have any questions about the equipment or the business, you can leave your comments in the comment section. Or if you want to know more information, you can add our WhatsApp email. Our sales manager will contact with you. You can send your contact information, contact ways to us privately. So we are the manufacturer of the equipment. Our company's name is Doing Holdings. We are one of the subsidiary company that to process this kind of environmental friendly equipment. For example, to process the waste charcoal or waste biomass to the charcoal and recycle the waste tire, waste plastic, oil sludge into the flue oil. And also we can process the solar panel lithium battery by using the crushing and separation machine and to recycle the copper, aluminium, and other metals from them. And also we have the distillation machine to purify the waste oil, for example, the crude oil, the waste tire oil, plastic oil, and so on. This is a different products that we have. Well, if you want to know more information or want to get our price list, you can contact with us. Well, the charcoal is the main components of charcoal after combustion is the elemental carbon, and it's we can just sell, for example, in China for 1,500 yuan each ton. It have a very high heating energy. When it's fully combust, it is 8,000 kcal each kilogram. So it's this different mash of different charcoal. We can have a deep processing step to just crush them and get a smaller mash of these things. This is a carbonating machine, and welcome our new friends. Now we are introduced of the carbonation machine. Well, the carbonation is the heating and decomposition of wood or other carbon-contained materials, such as the charcoal, such as the corn cob wood, into the gas and wood vinegar, this kind of liquid products, and the solid products is the charcoal products under the conditions of air insulation or limited air intake. Well, this process is also known as the principle of charcoal burning in carbonation furnace. The physical change is mainly dehydration, degassing, and drying process, and chemical change is mainly two types reactions: the thermal decomposition and thermal condensation. The process consists of the three main steps: pyrolysis, carbonation, and cooling. Well, the cooling is for the gas and for the charcoal that we need to slag them. It includes like the pre-processing step and just the crushing step and the drying step, pyrolysis step, and slagging step, and the purification step. Well, we are just mainly process the we are mainly process of these fully continuous charcoal making machine, that is have a higher working efficiency and a larger capacity. So we also have the batch type and the semi-continuous charcoal making machine, but most of our customers will choose the this fully continuous, which have a large capacity you need to process every day and want to get more higher working efficiency. Because the fully continuous, it is feed the raw material and have the charcoal reaction and have this slagging of the carbon black at the same time. But the batch type pyrolysis plant, that is to have different step. Well, it feed for several times and then drying them and then feed the drying material into the pyrolyze step. Then when we finish the carbonation reaction, and then we need to cool down the temperature of the reactor before we slag the carbon black. So it's kind of waste of time. So many customers will choose the fully continuous charcoal making machine. That's the capacity. The model we have is 1 ton per day, 2 ton, and 3 ton per day. This is the basic capacity. But if you want a larger one or a smaller one, you can contact with our sales manager. We have our own engineering team that can to support to be customized. So here is some brief introduction. If you have any questions about our machine, you can leave your requirements to us in the comment section, or you can send the private message to us. Our sales manager will contact with you. Here is the project cases. And now we have a customer in more than 120 countries. So it's very convenient for you to visit our customer's workshop, or we have our own factory. It is in Jiaozuo City, Henan Province. If you want to come here, well, you can also contact with our sales manager to just take you to our factory to see about the working process. Okay, and let's see about, here are some customers' feedback. Well, now we have our customer most in Africa and Southeast Asia. Around this kind of places, the environmental friendly products is not very strict, so not very necessary to process this kind of purification step. But for example, in China, it's very strict, so we need to purify the gas that's reached to the standard. Here are different feedback, and this is the profile of our company. So our main company is Doing Holdings. We are the subsidiary company. Henan Doing, Henan is a province name. We are located in Henan province, which is in central China. Yeah, I think you can see about this profile. This is some brief introduction of our company. That we are located in Jiaozuo City, Henan Province in China, of our factory. You can come here to see the processing process. Our sales manager will introduce about the details. Okay, and this is just the factory's picture. Also, we have this company is located in Zhengzhou, which is the capital of Henan Province, and our factory is next to our company. So if you come here, you can first come to just Zhengzhou first. It's more convenient about the transportation by high-speed train or by plane. You can come here first, and then we will take you to our factory by car. And this is the other products we have, and only we have this. We also have the solar panel recycle machine and the lithium battery recycling machine to process that this kind of e-waste, and then to recycle the copper, aluminium, the black powder into this lithium battery. And we can also recycle the aluminium frame, the copper, the silicone glass, and plastic from the solar panel. So let us use the physical ways. It's very environmental friendly, and it's very just easy to control. So if you want to start this kind of business, recycling business, you can just know more about the solar panel and the lithium battery recycling plant. Here are our service. We have the pre-sale service, on-sale service, and after-sale service in one. Okay, if you want to buy our machine, our sales manager will contact with you first, and you can visit our own factory. It's in just China, and you can get the one-to-one device configuration scheme by our engineering team. We have a large team of this technical design by our engineer. So all the equipment can be customized, and you can have the special design of this processing line. Depends on your raw material, your capacity, and also you can get the plan, the equipment placement site. This is kind of pre-sale service. Okay, and now in the comment section we have our WhatsApp and email. Well, if you want to contact with us, you can add us our contact ways directly, or you can send your information to us, and our sales manager will contact with you and send you our catalog, our price list, and just design of the equipment. And also service, just check the production of the machine and communicate with the equipment manufacturing process. About the after-sale service, we have 1 year warranty and guide equipment installation and debugging and technical training. This is this kind of service that by our engineer, whether you're in which regions, in which continent, our engineer can fly to your country to help you to finish the final products. Yeah, here is this application that we have. Okay, if you want to know more information about us, you can send the private message to us, or you can tell us requirements. This is the combination machine, the charcoal making machine, the 3D layout. Well, this is the feeding step, and this is 2-1. This 2-1 is the we can't see the cursor now, and then it's disappeared. Well, this is the drying machine, and this longer one, that is the pyrolysis machine. or the charcoal making machine. And back of it, that is the slagging machine. We use a side slag, a back slag of the fully continuous technique. And these three small machines are next to the long production line, that is a purification step, to purify the gas that needs emission. And this tank, this water pool, that is to recycle the water and the condensation step and the purification step. This is the whole production line. And let's see about the 3D video. It is more clear the whole production line. First, that is the feeding step to feed the raw material into the drying machine. While the raw material needs to be crushed, it's better to crush them to 3 centimeters, so smaller than 3 centimeters or smaller than 4 centimeters. And then it's better to just have the carbonation reaction. Now, this machine is the drying machine. To reduce the moisture that to nearly 15%. And then we can use the drying machine. By using the belt conveyor to transport our raw material into this charcoal making machine. That is a charcoal making machine that's a fully continuous one of 1 ton per hour. And then we will slag the slag the charcoal by using the slagging winch screw conveyor. And here is the cycling of the dust. That's the dust that need to remission. That they will use this cooling that device first, and then use the spraying device that to remove the polluters, remove the dust or other like the sulfur dioxide inside. This is our production line. Well, if you want to know more information or want to come to our factory to visit the production line, well, you can contact with our sales manager. We can take you to our factory, take you to our company to see about this. Our company is in Jiaozuo City, Henan Province in China. Here is what the carbonation machine look like. This is the feeding step to feed the raw material into the carbonation machine. And then the slagging step. It will just this is the feeding step. A slagging step is to just link with the screw conveyor, the motor. It will link with the hot wind furnace. The hot wind furnace that's to give the indirect heating technique to get the heating energy. Outside is the insulation cover and inside is the furnace. Well, this is a prototype in our factory. Well, if you want to come to our factory, you can see this, and there's some machine that's in different step of building. So you can see like how we just design the furnace, how to build the furnace, what raw material we use, and what technique of the installation cover, and so on. So the furnace that we use, the insulation cover is the aluminium silicate. That is a good raw material, a good material that to just save the heating energy. Okay. Well, if you have any questions, you can leave in the comment section, or if you want to know more information about the equipment, you can contact with our sales manager. We are doing Rope, one of the manufacturer of this equipment. Yeah, this is now in the comment section. We have our WhatsApp and email. You can just contact with us directly. Our sales manager will just send our catalog to you. Let's see about the 3D video. This is the charcoal making machine about how to process. That is design that's the same as the pyrolyzed. That's just using the heating step. It will burn the raw material into the low oxygen or just installation of oxygen conditions that when it just burn, that they can get the charcoal, and also some gas. It is a tail gas, and the liquid products, that is the wood vinegar. So about our charcoal making machine or the carbonization machine, first we have the good working efficiency, because all the main design is the fully continuous pyrolysis plant. And you can just turn the raw material into good quality charcoal in a very small time. Only nearly just half an hour you can get the charcoal, and they don't just guzzle up of a ton of energy. So it means that we don't need to it will save a lot of the running cost. Not only just it's very high efficiency to work, and also it will recycle the hot gas and the tail gas that's to reuse at these drying machine and a carbonization machine. So it's very environment friendly. And the machine is really flexible. They can handle all kinds of the stuff like the coconut shell, the wood scraps, or the lime shell, and so on. The waste from the farming, such as the rice husk, corn stalk, it's bamboo. So you can make a different resource and cut down on the waste things. And also we have this equipment with the smoke handling system, the purification system, that keep harmful of the gas emissions low. So they meet with the environmental rules, which is great for the green production. And for the fully continuous pyrolysis plant, we have the PLC system. So there are the automatic control machine it's very labor saving, and when it works, you don't need many workers, which can make the production process safer and more stable. So that is our design. And if you are just all design a way that makes them to get easy to fix and upgrade, and all the machine can be customized. So if something goes wrong or you want to improve them, you can contact with our sales manager and our engineer. We have the pre-sale service, the after-sale service of 1 year warranty, but just during the production, if you have any questions, you can contact with our engineer to just help you to upgrade or solve the problem. Like our machine can use for different types of the charcoal by using that to for barbecues or for industrial use. It's also okay. It just depends on the raw material and the deep processing step that you have. If you want to invest a charcoal machine business, you can contact with us. We are the manufacturer that have this machine for nearly 14 years. We were founded in 2011. Now we have the customer that's more than 120 countries. So it's very convenient for you to visit our project cases. And our sales manager is contact with our customers just directly, so they know more about the rules or policies of the market, of just the local conditions. And it's just you can contact with us and ask anything you want. The demand of the charcoal is very high in different places, and the price stay just pretty stable. So that means that you have just get money back quickly and make good profits. And just by the way, by using renewable resource, you can also help with the instantaneous development, which is in line that global push for the environmental protection. So some governments that just support of this kind of business, they may have some policy subsidies to help this. Some of the customers found this kind of business is not, the main purpose is not to just sold the products. The main purpose is to get the subsidies to have a large support of this kind of things. If you want to set up this business, you can contact with us. We're Dream Group, one of the manufacturer of this kind of things. We have the carbonization machine, charcoal making machine, and the pyrolysis machine, the solar panel lithium battery recycling machine, and also we have the distillation machine to purify the oil, the tire, the coconut shell, or the lithium battery, solar panel. There's different kind of waste things. If you want to visit our factory, you can contact our sales manager. Our factory is just nearby our company. It's in Jiaozuo City. I'm not sure if you know this kind of the place, Jiaozuo City, Henan Province in China. So about just if you are just now choosing a kind of equipment, we suggest that you can know more about the fully continuous one, and we just have a higher working efficiency. Just a few years ago, the most popular machine is the batch type, but now this year's the fully continuous and semi-continuous is more popular because of this high technique. At some customer that does not have many raw material need to process every day, they can choose the batch type because it's much more cheaper, and we can get just one batch for one feed. That not to feed them at the same time, but it's very easy to control them, and it's more suitable for different raw materials. For example, for the fully continuous one, we need the pre-processing step to process them to the particles. But the batch type, we don't need. We can feed them because the feeding door is very large, maybe 1.4 meters, and you can feed like the different kind of mixed material, or you can feed like if you have the pyrolysis step, it's the tire, plastic, or the sludge into the furnace at the same time. They're not very strict standards of the raw materials, but the fully continuous have. So some kind of the raw material is not suitable for fully continuous, and we need to crush them. It's just the main purpose that to ensure that we feed them, but there are no oxygen into the furnace, into the drying machine. Or it will have just influence about our quality and our safe production. If you want to know more information, you can contact with our sales manager and our engineer. This is a furnace. The heating temperature is nearly 400 to 600. The time of the carbonation may be 30 minutes. And inside is the boiler plate. By the boiler plate, we just built the reactor furnace. And outside is the insulation cover. The raw material is the aluminium silicate. It's a good insulation materials. It's in the industry. Here are the different air shutters to ensure there are no oxygen get inside. And this is a spraying tower to spray the dust or like the different harmful molecules inside the gas. Okay, here's today's introduction. If you want to get our catalog or the price list, welcome to contact with us. This is Dream Holdings, manufacturer that to have this feeding machine, the carbonation machine, and the pyrolysis machine, the copper and aluminium recycling machine of the solar panel, lithium battery, and so on. If you want to come here, you're welcome to see our factory or project cases. Now we have more than 120 countries that just have our cases and customers. It's very popular of our we in this industry we have a good reputation, and we found in 2011 which have a history of 14 years. So our sales manager is very professional that know the detailed technique, the different place, local policy and market. So if you contact with them, you can just get more information than in our live show. Okay, here's today's introduction. Well, thank you for your watching today. If you want to know more, welcome to contact with us. You can send the private message to us. Tell us your requirements, or just for example, which raw material you want to process, how many material you want to process every hour, every day, or which technique you are interested in. Then we will just give you a best suggestion. Okay, here's today's live show. Thank you for your watching today. Have a nice day. Goodbye.